Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Fadillah, and in this video, our team will be presenting our group project for the course ITT270 Digital Electronics, titled Smart Water Dispenser. This project is presented to Miss Musfira Binti Mohd Azmir, and it focuses on applying basic digital electronics concept using Arduino to solve a simple real-life problem. Next, for this slide, I would like to introduce our team members. Our group consists of 5 members, and each member was assigned a specific role to ensure the project was completed efficiently. Our team includes a project leader and report coordinator, a software and programming specialist, a hardware and circuit specialist, a testing and prototyping leads, and a documentation and logistics support member. By dividing responsibilities clearly, our team was able to manage both the hardware and software development smoothly throughout the project. Moving on to the introduction, in daily life, water dispensing is usually done manually, either by pressing a button or pouring water directly from a bottle. However, this manual method can often lead to unnecessary water wastage, especially when water continues to flow even though no cup is present. Because of this issue, our team developed a smart water dispenser using simple automation. The main idea of this project is that water will only be dispensed when a cup is detected. The system is controlled using an Arduino Uno, an IR proximity sensor, and a water pump. When a cup is detected, the system allows the water to flow, and when the cup is removed, the water stops immediately. This makes the system more efficient and helps reduce wastage. Next, for this slide, I will explain the objective of our project. The first objective is to design and develop a smart water dispenser using Arduino and basic IoT concepts. The second objective is to apply digital electronic knowledge such as using sensor, relay, and logic control in a real system. Lastly, the third objective is to reduce water wastage by using an automatic dispensing mechanism instead of manual control. All these objectives guided our team throughout the design and implementation process. Moving on to digital collaboration. Digital collaboration play an important role in helping our team communicate, learn, and complete the project effectively. First, YouTube was used as a learning and reference platform. Our team referred to Arduino tutorials, sensor integration videos, and relay control demonstration to better understand how the system should be built. Next, WhatsApp was our main communication platform. We use it to discuss tasks, share circuit image and videos, solve coding problems, and update progress in real time. Lastly, Arduino Integrated Development Environment or IDE was used as the main software for coding and testing. It allowed our team to upload programs, debug errors, and control the interaction between the sensor, relay, and water pump.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad ISKANDAR bin Muhammad FAIZAN. So for this slide, I will be explaining the approaches and techniques we use in our Smart Water Dispenser project. First is data and signal processing. In our project, the Arduino Uno acts as the main controller. Its job is to continuously read the sensor input and then decide whether the water pump should turn on or off. The main technique here is if-else conditional logic. So basically, the Arduino checks the digital reading from the IR sensor that uses that condition to control the pump behavior. Next is object detection. For this function, we use an IR sensor to detect the presence of a cup. The IR sensor outputs a high or low signal depending on whether it detects an object in front of it. So when a cup is placed within range, the sensor changes its output and the Arduino detects that. So overall, the workflow is simple. If the IR sensor detects a cup, the Arduino turns the pump on. If not, it keeps the pump off. This makes the system automatic and helps reduce water wastage because the pump only runs when there is a cup. Next, I'll explain the main components used in our Smart Water Dispenser prototype and what each one does. First, we have the Arduino Uno. which is the brain of the system. It reads the input from the IR sensor and then decides whether to switch the pump on or off. It basically coordinates all the logic in the project. To control the pump safely, we use a 5-volt relay module. Since the pump draws more current than the Arduino can handle directly, the relay acts like an electronic switch. So the Arduino only sends a small signal and the relay handles the pump power safely, preventing overload. Then we have the mini water pump. This is the part that actually dispenses water. It only runs when it receives the on signal through the relay. For detection, we use an IR proximity sensor. This sensor detects if a cup or hand is placed in front of it. When the cup is detected, it sends a high or low digital signal to the Arduino, and that triggers the pump operation. To connect everything, we use jumper wires which make the circuit flexible and easy to troubleshoot, and a USB Type-B cable which supplies power to the Arduino and is also used to upload the code from the computer. For building and testing the circuit without soldering, we use a breadboard 400 holes. It helps us connect multiple components neatly and distribute the 5-volt supply. To move the water physically, we use silicone tubing, which directs water from the tank to the outlet. It's durable and suitable for handling water. We also have a water tank, which stores the water supply so the pump can dispense continuously during operation. Finally, we put everything into a wooden case. This protects the electronics, keeps the setup organized, and makes the prototype look cleaner and more presentable. So overall, each component has a clear role. Arduino controls, sensor detects, relay switches, pump dispensers, and the supporting parts makes the system stable and safe.
Assalamualaikum. For the solution part, we'll be showing the coding where this code control a water pump automatically using an IR sensor and a relay. First, it set the IR sensor as input and the relay as output and keeps the pump off initially for safety. While in the main loop, it reads the sensor value continuously. If the sensor detects an object, it turns the relay on to start the pump and pins start the pump. If no object is detected, it turns the relay off. A short delay is added to prevent rapid switching so the pump runs smoothly. Essentially, the code reads the sensor, decided, control the pump and repeat continuously. Next is the result. Is our project overview. We'll be showing from top, left, right, front, back and bottom, where most of the wire is being covered so that the project most likely look tidy. At the end of the video, we will demonstrate our project and how it works.
So for the discussion part, we came up with a prototype that are able to function properly with a proper circuit combination. So for the challenge and solution, the challenge is IR sensor inconsistency. The IR sensor was sometimes confused by sunlight or nearby object. So for solution is we reposition the sensor and added a delay in the code to filter out unstable signal. Second challenge is power issues. The water pump needed more power than the Arduino board could safely supply. For the solution, we use a relay module to separate high power pump circuit from low voltage Arduino to make sure that the current is safely flow across the circuit. For our teamwork and digital collaboration, we are communicate through WhatsApp for project and progression, use YouTube to learn and troubleshooting reference. And with our discussion, we came up the conclusion that we have achieved project objective is to automate the water dispensing process, and also we solve an issue where water keep dispensed even there is no cup detected. Learning outcome, being able to demonstrate the fundamental concept of automated system by using Arduino. We also learn to strengthen understanding of the subject and key technical skills such as input reading, making logic encode and apply real life problem in actual device.
The next one is for our future improvement, several enhancements can be considered, such as integrating a Wi-Fi module like ESP8266 to enable IoT features like remote monitoring and water usage tracking. Other improvements include adding a water level notification system by combining the IR sensor with an ultrasonic sensor for a better detection accuracy. adding a water flow sensor, and designing a more compact and attractive enclosure using a method like 3D printing.
Lastly, thank you for listening to our presentation. That concludes our presentation for the Smart Water Dispenser project. Thank you and see you again. Bye! This is our Smart Water Dispenser project using Arduino. The system uses Arduino Uno, an IR sensor, a relay module, and a mini water pump. When there is no cup, the water is not dispensed. When the cup is placed near the sensor, the pump is activated and water is dispensed. Once the cup is removed, the water stops automatically.
This reduces water wastage and provide touchless operation. This all concludes our demonstration. Thank you.